Have you ever walked through a grocery store and noticed an older person struggling to lift a heavy bag or sitting alone on a park bench with no one to talk to? Maybe you've seen your grandparents quietly scrolling their phone, trying to figure out how to text you, but you were too busy to stop and help. We've all been there, not because we don't care, but because life moves so fast that we forget to pause. We rush from one thing to the next, heads buried in screens, constantly chasing the next update or trend. But every time we pass by an elderly person without noticing, we miss something irreplaceable. A story, a lesson, a lifetime of experience. Behind every elderly face is a history that shaped the world we live in. The hands that now tremble once held newborns, built homes, worked long hours, or even fought for freedoms we take for granted. The eyes that squint behind glasses have seen laughter, loss, love, and the life we in life in ways we haven't yet to imagine. Our elders are living, breathing librarians of wisdom, and too often we walk right past them. In today's world, respect for elders is fading. We live in a generation obsessed with speed, youth, and instant gratification. Technology moves faster than ever, and with every new update, it feels like we drift further apart from those who came before us. We've started to view older people as out of touch, as if they no longer belong in our fast-moving world. But what's tragic is the loss of respect has consequences. Did you know that older adults are one of the loneliest age groups in society? Many of them goes days without talking to anyone. Some live in nursing homes, visited only on holidays. Others sit quietly in their homes, watching the world move on without them. Loneliness is more than sadness. It affects health, heart, and hope. When elders feel forgotten, a part of our humanity fades with them. Think about it. These are some of the people who raised families, worked hard, endured wars, and loss. They sacrificed so much to build the world we now get to enjoy. And now they deserve our time, our patience, and our gratitude, not our neglect. So how do we fix this? How do we bring respect back in our relationships with the elderly? It starts with something simple, presence. When we take time truly to see them, to slow down and listen, we start to rebuild the connection that's been lost. Ask your grandparents what the world was like when they were your age. Ask about their struggles, their first job, the love of their life. You might be surprised by the lessons hidden in their memories. Lessons about resilience, sacrifice, and the joy that no TikTok video could ever teach you. When an older person moves slowly or repeats a story, remind yourself that they once had the same energy and speed we have now. Life has simply slowed their bodies, not their worth. Treat them with the same gentleness you would want for yourself one day. Invite your grandparents or older neighbors to dinner, to family gatherings, or even just for a walk. Sometimes a 10-minute conversation can mean more to them than any gift. Our elders carry the wisdom of generations. They've seen what works and what doesn't. They've failed and learned. Listening to their guidance can help us avoid mistakes and see life with more depth and gratitude. Small acts. Listening, helping, spending time may seem insignificant, but together they can change lives. Now close your eyes. Imagine two different futures. In the first, we choose to respect families are stronger, generations are connected, a teenager listens to their grandparents' stories and learns something that shapes their future. Elderly people laugh more, live longer, and feel loved because they know they still matter. Communities grow closer and wisdom passes from one heart to another, keeping traditions, lessons, and love alive. In the second future, we continue to ignore them. Our grandparents fade into the background, nursing homes fill with silent rooms and forgotten birthdays. Wisdom dies with those who carried it. And we grow up disconnected from the roots that made us who we are. We lose the guidance that can make us better people, and one day, when we are old, we might find ourselves sitting alone, wishing someone would simply look up and say, "Hi, how are you today?" Which future sounds better? Which one feels right? The answer starts with us, right now. Respect doesn't take much. It's holding the door open. It's offering your seat. It's asking how someone's day is going. It's sending a simple text to your grandparents that just say you love them. Don't wait for someday, because someday might be too late. If each of us took just 5 minutes out of our day to show appreciation of kindness to the older person, imagine the impact we could make. We could turn a lonely day into a moment of joy. We could remind them that they are not forgotten and that they still matter. Respecting our elders isn't just about being polite, it's about recognizing that every one of them was once like us, young, hopeful, full of dreams, and one day we'll be in their place, hoping someone will treat us with the same dignity we choose to give today. So the next time you see an older person struggling, stop and help. The next time your grandparents starts to tell a story, don't roll your eyes, listen. You might want to hear the story that changes the way you see the world. Because respect doesn't fade with time, it grows stronger when we choose to give it. And in showing respect, we remind our elders, ourselves, that love, compassion, and gratitude will never grow old.